Why he didn't text you back. Ever wondered why some guys just won't effing text back? Sometimes, it's actually a good thing. Here are a few reasons why you shouldn't give up hope for him just yet. 1. Sometimes no news is good news. If he hasn't texted you, you can assume that he's exactly where he was when you last talked. If he was kissing you or telling you how amazing you are, that's probably what he's still thinking. Guys are pretty simple in many ways. Just accept that his behavior around you the last time you were together is probably where he still is emotionally, no matter how many transformations your emotions have gone through since then. Men just aren't as complicated. 2. Some things speak for themselves. Guys are often less communicative than girls, and sometimes, after a really good night, they just assume everything speaks for itself. For him, texting you to say, "Wow, last night was amazing," might feel kind of obvious and unnecessary. He's probably just waiting until he can ask you out again without seeming too eager. 3. He's reached the point where he feels comfortable leaving some space. Some of us want 24/7 communication. Like, constant interaction. Like, here's what I had for breakfast and this is how I brush my hair and by the way I think I'm in love with you, etc. But some people show their level of comfort with a person by not being talkative all the time. If he's naturally a pretty reserved person, it's actually quite a compliment that he feels comfortable enough with your relationship to let talking fall away for a little while. 4. He's playing games but only because he really likes you. As much as the cliché goes that women are the ones who like being pursued, there are plenty of men who like a little chasing as well. This isn't to say that you should be expected to chase after him, it's just a reminder that some men don't fit all the stereotypes we have of them. He might be playing hard to get, which might be what you're doing. At some point, one of you will have to put you both out of your misery. 5. He's playing it cool. It's quite possible that he was so impressed by you that he's a little nervous about reaching out. You're just cool AF and he can't quite believe you're into him, so he has to pretend he's not all that interested so he won't come across as overeager. Guys get nervous about how they're perceived too, especially when it comes to a girl they're really into. 6. He's gotten bad advice. Friends are the most important people in your life, but sometimes they give not so helpful advice. If he still hasn't texted you after a few days, it's quite possible that one of his friends told him that all women like to play hard to get and that he shouldn't fall for it by texting you. For all you know, his friends have confiscated his phone because he's been so desperate to text you. 7. He's doing exactly what you're doing. Yep. He could absolutely be sitting at home right now staring at his phone, sending out some telepathic communication to get you to text him. Guys do this too. We all have our pride and our insecurity. Also, it's totally okay to be the one who reaches out first. Girls with initiative are hot AF and usually get their way. 8. The simple explanation, he might actually just be busy. This does happen sometimes, and can actually be a very legitimate excuse. If you aren't in a serious relationship, don't expect to be his #1 priority. No matter how crazy about you he is, he might just have a really busy job and be terrible at texting. If this continues to happen though, it's time to put your foot down. At a certain point, he isn't busy, he just doesn't respect you enough. So play it by ear.